Let's talk about what you did with Verizon. I think it's fascinating. And talk about how you partnered up and you gave them a way to increase the time that users were spending on their website. Let's use that as a quick case study.
Yeah,
Rowan.
sure. No problem. Thanks for the opportunity. So this kind of was really the nut on which we were able to get our agency going. I knew from past experiences with some folks at Verizon that some of the, I suppose, engagement tactics they'd leveraged to reach some of their demographic had not necessarily taken flight. So if you take an organization like Verizon, this is not so unique. It's probably exactly the same across the Fortune 100 companies of the US or the globe, in fact. These organizations spend a massive amount of money engaging the consumer around sponsorship and certain in-market programming. Just if we take a basic example, let's talk about the NFL. So Verizon sponsored the NFL along with the team sponsorship. In this case, given my geography, let's make our example the San Diego Chargers. Along with the team sponsorship, they'll often have an individual or player sponsorship. In the case of the Chargers, they sponsor Phillip Rivers. So those contracts typically are put in place way ahead of our knowing that they exist. We look to leverage those sponsorships to engage the consumer. The consumer generally doesn't know that Phillip Rivers is a sponsored Verizon player. So let's use Phillip Rivers to gain viewership and or engage the consumer around perhaps making a Verizon sell. So an example might be, we use Phillip Rivers to open a store in San Diego. We promote it via social channels, people who like the NFL, people who like the Chargers, people who like Phillip Rivers. We engage those consumers to let them know, you want to meet Phillip Rivers, he's going to be at this location at this time. So first of all, we got them on the hook. Now we want to try to engage them to actually add value to Verizon, right? Because we're providing value to them by having them get access directly to a quote-unquote player or hero of theirs, right? Knowing full well we're referring to Phillip Rivers as the example here. We offer them a front of the line pass, let's say as an example, if they bring an old phone to donate to Hopeline, which is Verizon's philanthropy. So now I've given them a reason to support Verizon's philanthropy because I'm further going to recognize them to the front of the line, so they're pretty much guaranteed they're going to meet Phillip Rivers. Well, I'll take it a level further and I'll give them a VIP front of the line pass to get a photo and a signed autograph, no questions asked, so guaranteed, if when they come to the store, they spend $30 on accessories. So now I'm providing a revenue line and an upsell by simply engaging the consumer around something that Verizon was already spending money on, but wasn't necessarily leveraging. So this is a very small example of the types of programs we tried to run on a property called VerizonInsider.com. And on this property, we literally try to represent anything that's happening with an affiliate marketing relationship that Verizon may have, let's say with an LG around a product launch, around a Disney, around just engagement of the consumer at Disneyland, et cetera, et cetera.